Okay, so this is something that I have been wanting to discuss with you people, everyone, for some time now. There are a lot of times that I get this query about how do we write the answers in the examination hall as well. Okay, so while I will discuss this again when I go into the case study discussions with you in the case study sessions, but obviously this topic came up and this was recently there for me as well, because one of the students had got his papers opened and he brought the papers for me to see and evaluate how well had he done and why had he not done well enough in that paper. And the major problem that I often realize, and I saw in the paper as well, is that what we often tend to do is, despite being an open book examination, we think that every answer or objective or our requirement is only to find the relevant content in the ICI material and write that. That is not what you are expected to do. You are supposed to answer a case study and not answer a question. That's the first thing that you should be very clearly knowing. So what lies the difference? The difference lies the fact that every answer has to be connected to the case study and not connected to ICI material only if need be. So that means sometimes we may need to connect to ICI material, but that should not be the only way. But it has to, your answer has to connect to the case study. So when you write your answer, to the case study in an open book examination like risk management, the first thing that you have to do is understand the case study thoroughly, understand the question that it's trying to ask you. You may have reference to some content in ICI material. You may have reference to certain content in ICI material. Flip through quickly to those pages, find the relevant content, and then on that basis write your answer for the case study, not to the question. You're writing your answer to the case study and not to the question. So that means every line somehow should directly connect to the case study and not connect to only ICI lines verbatim copy pasted. Lot of times what we often see is students end up writing ICI content only, copy pasted as it is. It is not going to fetch you marks. Very rarely would it be that you have to write only that much, but even for a question that is like wanting ICI direct answer, it will still want you to write 1 or 2 lines relating it to the case study. That has to be bare minimum there. For example, the question might ask you what are the different types of risks applicable on this kind of an organization. Now there is no direct reference to ICI material here, but in ICI material there are various chapters where we have listed out risks. Best example, chapter 1, we have a clear list of risks that we have discussed. We have discussed various case studies, for example the one that we had just discussed and that we were about to discuss further, where we discussed the list of risks applicable on a global company. So when you study these, you have a reference idea how do you prepare, how do you write your answer. You have a reference idea of a comprehensive list of risks, but you don't just copy paste. You pick the points from there, and then the explanation has to be with respect to the case, the company in the case, and then you explain the write-up. That write-up customization is something that a final level student definitely should know. Don't write copy paste explanations from ICI material. It will not fetch you marks. Not good enough marks. It may just fetch you like borderline marks. So for good performance in risk management, the first thing that you should be doing is you should be writing your answers. You should be writing your answers based upon your understanding of the case study. Even direct questions, you have to link it to the case study. That is something that's got to be very, very important for your descriptive answers. Okay. Get into a habit of writing long answers. That is a problem that we often don't have. Okay, so for that reason also you should be solving a few case studies at home by writing, solving not just by seeing but by writing the answers as well. Okay, that definitely makes a lot of difference for us in the examination halls as well. Often the answers are shorter. Often the answers are shorter not because of constraint of time, but also because of lack of energy remaining in the hands. So if we have more habit of writing long answers, it will invariably help us concentrate better, write a better quality answers. Explanations can be much better. Points generally you don't falter in. Explanations is where you often falter in. Okay, being an open book examination, the points may be relevant, the explanations have to be good for you to be able to get good marks. Okay, so that is why I would want you to study from ICI material, because there's nothing better than that. That will obviously remain as a reference for the content part. But for answering part, obviously we will prepare from case studies, various practice case studies that we would be doing, but we also have to prepare in the exam hall. While we read the question, we need to be prepared. How do I read the questions? What are the things that I need to take care of? We'll discuss in that session before the case studies about how to tackle each of the case studies. That session will be there separately with you. But I obviously, this came up currently in the discussion, so I wanted you to know that I don't want you to just write verbatim from ICI. That is not going to give us marks. I need to adapt my answer to the case study and then write an explanation sufficient to explain that point in the case studies. If the book has such long case studies, the answers, it's not about filling pages, but it's about writing relevant content and explaining sufficiently. Writing relevant content and explaining sufficiently. So that is something that you should definitely pay attention to while you write your answers. Okay, just a short discussion that I wanted to do about handling your answers in case studies, because often we tend to deviate from this. Okay.